What's up, buddy, man? It's the Bronco. It's the Frog coming at you with another reaction video. We have the 10 scariest, scariest moments in football history. It's probably gonna be injuries. It's probably gonna be moments, maybe like a fan rushed on the field. Eastern Europe with all them damn hooligans and whatnot. Hooligans fighting each other in the stands. I remember when the Englishmen got banned from the Champions League because they was fighting in the stands, and it caused a collapse and a tumble. What is it called? A mud, not a mudslide, like a landslide of people. Damn, why my mind going blank? But a lot of people fell on top of each other, and some people died, and they banned them boys. Hey, 10 scariest moments in football history. Let's see what goes down.
From Di Maria's family being held hostage to another player disappearing. These are the scariest moments in football history.
Oh my!
And first,
hey, go subscribe to Galazzo. I forgot to shout out that boy. Go subscribe to his channel, like on the video, everything.
Time one of the nicest players in football history became the most hated.
What? Oh yeah, he broke his ankle. Yup. Young man, come on, young man.
Turned completely the other way. Son himself
yeah, y'all can see, bro. Y'all can see that man, Sonny Boy wouldn't hurt a fly, bro. He ain't mean to do that. Look at him, bro. Come on, son ain't mean to do that.
In an awful injury for Andre Gomes.
Man, you could tell Son had no intentions of hurting Gomes, and he just couldn't hold back his emotions. Damn. But what happened to Chelsea's John Terry had the whole football world in shock.
This when he swallowed
his scariest moment came after he nearly lost his life. On the 27th of February 2007, Arsenal and Chelsea were facing each other in the League Cup final. And in the 56th minute, Abu Dhabi would accidentally do something deadly.
Chance here. They haven't cleared it.
Oh my gosh. He straight. Screw, that's like UFC. Knocked that boy Terry out cold on his face, ass up, face down, ass up, like I did when dude slumped Manny Pacquiao. You feel me? Boy.
Swallow his tongue, which basically made it impossible for Terry to breathe. Fortunately though, medical assistance was quick to help him out, and he was given an okay to leave the hospital just a day later. At least there were people there to help Terry out. But what if I told you another player's scariest moment was him surrounded by men with knives?
What?
See, it all started when former Arsenal star Mesut Özil and Kolasinac were eating lunch. See, it all started when former Arsenal star Mesut Özil.
Özil? Who the hell is Özil? I thought it was Ozil.
And Kolasinac were eating lunch before their preseason tour. And with them, they not only had watches worth up to $200K, they were also driving a $160,000 G-Wagon. So when Özil and his wife got into the car, Kolasinac was completely alone as an easy target. That's when two criminals jumped him.
He's on camera?
Give me your money right now. Come on, bitch. Come on now. I said now.
And he tried to Kolasinac stood on goddamn business. All them like, here, bro, take whatever you want. That dude was literally standing there with, what is that, a knife or a shank, literally poking his arm. I guess he could sense the vibes that they ain't gonna do nothing. I don't know if he feel invincible. I don't know.
Kolasinac really put his own life at risk just to protect his friend and his wife. And honestly, that's something that would have him respected by everyone. Unlike this next one. Because what if I told you that one of the goats was...
Bro, don't take that advice from cursing it. Bro, if somebody try to rob you, just give up your stuff, bro. Your stuff is not more important than your life, bro. You can get the stuff back. You can't get your life back. You only have one life.
Close to losing his life. See, ever since Cristiano Ronaldo joined Manchester United back in 2008, he had a thing for fast cars. And after just 6 years in professional football, he had cars worth up to $3 million. But on the 8th of January 2009, Ronaldo woke up to multiple texts from coaches and teammates asking him about his whereabouts. Yeah, Ronaldo had overslept, so he quickly got dressed and started driving to the training center. All of a sudden, this happened.
That could have been bad, bro.
Cristiano lost control of his car, and the thing hit the wall so hard it was pretty much unrecognizable.
That could have been bad if Ronaldo would have lost his life right there.
Looks like a crash scene from an action movie and is reminiscent of the images in Paris where Princess Diana lost her life. But this car belongs to...
That's exactly who the hell I thought about. Since it was under a tunnel, I thought about Princess Diana, fool.
Her life. But this car belongs to perhaps the best-known footballer in the world, Manchester United's Cristiano Ronaldo.
This after he crashed into a metal barrier in a tunnel near Manchester Airport at around 10 o'clock this morning.
And the fact that Ronaldo got away without a single scratch is a damn miracle. But to be honest, Ronaldo was lucky he controlled his own destiny, because another football player had zero control over what happened. See, when Tom Lockyer retired at the prime of his career, it left a lot of football fans confused. I mean, the dude was only 29 and playing in the Premier League. But on the 5th of June 2023, during a playoff championship final, things would take a wild turn. See, Tom was starting in the midfield just like usual, but in the earlier minutes of the game, Tom's heart would slowly start to beat out of rhythm, and in the 8th minute, his body couldn't take it anymore.
The Damar Hamlin happened.
Yeah. Tom was seconds away from dying, but fortunately the medics made it just in time to save his life.
Look how he just dropped down like that.
How are you? No, I'm doing well. Yeah, no, thanks for asking. It's been a mad week or so, but yeah, I've had the all clear yesterday, and I'm all good moving forward.
So with Tom getting the all clear, he was ready to get back on the field and give Luton fans his all. But that would turn out to be his biggest mistake.
What?
On the 15th of December 2023, in a Premier League game versus Bournemouth, things would get even worse.
We're not showing the agonising moment.
What?
Luton
It happened again?
collapsed after 59 minutes. Luton and Bournemouth players called for help. Medics rushed on to treat the 29-year-old. As fans from both teams watched on in anguish at Bournemouth's Vitality Stadium.
And it's one of those situations where we all just hope for the best.
Bro, you gotta hang it
chanted
up
the
after
Welsh
that.
defender's name and applauded as he was carried off.
Yeah, this was not your average heart attack. Tom Lockyer was dead for 2 minutes and 40 seconds before being brought back. So doctors had no other options but to install a device that would always monitor Tom's heart rate.
Bro, that's the Damar Hamlin right there. Same thing happened to Damar Hamlin in the NFL, bro. I had no clue this happened in the football world.
In case something like this would ever happen again.
So
Well,
my
to him.
defib sits
I know
in
it
there.
happened to
As you can see, it's
damn, and he gotta live like that for the rest of his life. It's right there under his skin, on his ribs.
there's a wire that runs across here
And you can
and
see
then up
it.
to the heart in case it ever needs to go off. Yeah, so that's constantly monitoring my heart rate, and if it goes outside certain parameters, it's designed to give me a shock.
I mean, you gotta respect
Oh,
Tom.
he got a built-in defibrillator. That's a W right there. Shout out modern medicine. Shout out them doctors, bro.
Not for giving football a second chance.
Shout out technology.
Even after almost losing his life the first time. Man, Tom Lockyer is really a champion in every football fan's heart. But another player refused to retire. See, Petr Čech's life was about to change completely.
Yeah, so I don't really remember.
Čech was playing his second season with the Blues. And coming off an historic season, he wanted to continue his crazy form. I mean, it's never been a secret that Čech's one of the greatest goalkeepers in football history. But what if I told you he could have been even better? See, on the 14th of October 2006, Petr Čech would almost lose his life.
And Petr Čech having to come out quickly. I
Hold
think
on,
he
what
took
happened?
a little
I
bit
thought
of a
he
knock there
kicked him.
from Steve Hunt, who's probably a little
Oh, he got
eager to make his
kneed.
point in his first
Oh!
start.
After the
I'm not
incident,
rewinding it.
Čech was forced to stay in the hospital for multiple days.
The honest thing is that I kept losing memory.
Bro,
So
he
basically,
got
I woke
knee,
up,
bro, knee straight to
everybody
head. You
explained
see
to
how
me what happened.
quick his head went to the
In
ground?
15 minutes, I couldn't keep up anymore, so I fell asleep again, woke up, couldn't remember anything. And that's the part I remember, you know, this is the first time, just before my memory came back, yeah, I remember being like, it's even an absurd, you know, if it's something you've never lived, yeah, and you never experienced, you would never really feel that. But, you know, imagine you are on the bed in the hospital, and the doctor keeps coming and asks you your name, people around, the day, the month, the year, which country you are.
Well, he
And
gained
it's
his
something
consciousness.
you know is the easiest.
Yeah, I told you.
question.
That's how it is like when MMA fighters, once they get knocked out, it's always hazy into the exact moment. It's like a snap. They literally snap back to reality. Everything click back, and they don't remember every single thing that happened, but they like don't got that concussion no more, and they remember it. Like when Kamaru Usman got head kicked by Leon Edwards, he was like, he don't remember getting up in the cage. He don't remember going to the hospital. He don't remember walking to the back. He don't remember no conversations, but he just remember being in a hotel room, waking up. He wasn't asleep. He was awake, but he wasn't awake up here. waking up and was like, damn, you feel me?
All your life, you knew the answer. And suddenly he asks you and you go, like the simplest question. And you couldn't answer. I couldn't answer. I didn't know. I just couldn't recall anything.
Now, coming back from a head injury that was close to ending your life really took a toll on Czech.
So that's why he
Chelsea,
got
the
that
Premier League, and doctors had to come up with some sort of protection for him to be able to play football. In the end, though, he kept playing for another 13 years, winning multiple Premier League and Champions League titles. But not every scary moment involves players.
Hey, clap it up.
Time fans almost died in the stands. Right after Lille scored a goal against Omnia in the League One game back in 2017, supporters went crazy with their celebration. But since there was only a small safety barrier holding them, it eventually collapsed.
Oh, how did the people at the bottom not...
Some fans were lucky enough not to get any injuries, but out of the 29 fans that were hurt, 5 of them were seriously hurt.
For sure.
Thankfully, everyone survived. But this next scary moment...
Bro, if they survived, it had to be like a super duper seriously like life-altering injury. There is no way. The people who was on that front row, bro, that is a lot of people falling on top of you.
Here his family held hostage. See, it all started when criminals in Paris started tracking every move Di Maria would make. And considering the cars he would drive, Paris started tracking every move.
What the fuck, bro? This man, Di Maria, I don't know why this picture is so funny.
Move Di Maria would make.
Why are you using ATMs in public? I would only use an ATM to where I have to walk into a bank. I'm not using no one on the side of the road.
And considering the cars he would drive, he would be easily recognizable on the street. After following him home after practice, the criminals learned his address and how many people were in the house. Now all that was left was waiting for PSG to play a game where Di Maria would be featured. And on the 14th of March 2021, the masked criminals would pull up the Di Maria's driveway and start pointing guns at his wife and kids and demand everything. News quickly started breaking out, and then sporting director Leonardo quickly informed the manager who subbed Di Maria off. However, the criminals managed to flee the scene with $500,000 before he came home with security. Eventually, police arrested 4 guys who were all sentenced to prison. But having your family held hostage against punks is one thing. Another football player died for 78 minutes.
78?
See, in the middle of the game between the Bolton Wanderers and Tottenham Hotspurs in 2012, Fabrice Muamba was seen falling on the field without being able to move.
So this happens all the time in the football world.
To be in some distress as well, Fabrice Muamba. Physio keen to turn him on his side.
Medics spent 6 minutes trying to resuscitate him on the field, but with no luck. That's when one fan in the stand knew he had to step in to save Muamba's life.
As soon as I saw him start CPR, something sort of twitched in me. I turned to my brothers and said, they're doing CPR. I should go and help. And my brother said, yeah, go and help.
Muamba was quickly rushed to intensive...
So they let him help, bro. That's W security right there, because in America, even if they was a doctor in the stands, they would not let their ass on the field. No cap. They let him up there and he helped save his life, bro. That's a W.
Care, where he would be fighting for his life.
I'm here and you're in front of me. If I get to look at you, but I'm seeing 2 versions of you.
Oh.
So there's you there, there's another you there.
Yeah.
So if I get to look at you, there's you there, there's another you there. So I couldn't, like, got a little bit dizzy.
But once at intensive care, doctors still weren't able to bring him back. But after 78 minutes and 15 heart shocks, Fabrice's heart would finally start giving positive signs.
75 minutes, then I responded. But because I was out.
I was just finna say, if your brain is in that vegetative state for so long, you start losing, like, I ain't gonna say brain cells. I'm pretty sure, yeah, you start losing brain cells, and you obviously not gonna be the same. It damages your brain to not be active for that long. 70 minutes, he said.
So
signs.
75 minutes.
Yes, that's too long.
But because I was out for so long, I could have been. I woke up and I could not recognize.
The damage is done.
I could have been severely brain damage.
Yeah.
And be in a vegetable stage, stuff like that.
Now, thankfully, Muamba was able to make a full recovery. But at the age of 24, he had to make the painful decision of retiring from football.
That's younger than me right now. And he ain't even got no face for her.
Was able to make a full
older than me.
recovery.
Well, he do right there. He got the shadow. But yeah, like right here, that boy don't look 24 to me, bro. I'm 25. You feel me? That boy look about 30.
At 24, he had to make the painful decision of retiring from football.
I was just waiting for him to call him Mr. Fabric and go back and play.
Yeah.
That's the whole hope I'm waiting for.
I wish we could. I wish we could. But you're doing your degree.
Yes, yeah.
I assume that's all going well.
Is it totally inconceivable? You know, with the way medicine evolves and he's getting better and stronger, and
I think it's extremely unlikely.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't risk it.
Never forget the drama.
But I wouldn't risk it even he told me can't play. No.
Oh, yeah, he say, yeah.
Honestly,
ain't no
it's kind of
coming
crazy
back.
how
He don't wanna
one
die.
incident can change your life forever. Just like this next one. Because one player was making his dream come true, but instead, he disappeared from the planet.
What?
Estoy acá arriba del avión que me parece que se está por caer a pedazos. Y me estoy yendo para Cardiff, loco, que mañana sí, ya arrancamos. A la tarde arrancamos a entrenar, muchachos, con el nuevo equipo.
What? So he's still missing to this day?
Así que, ¿cómo andan ustedes, hermanito? ¿Todo bien? Si en 1 hora y media no tienen novedades mías, no sé si van a mandar a alguien a buscarme porque no me van a encontrar, pero ya saben. Papá.
So he know that was the last time Emiliano Sala's friends and family would ever hear from him again.
Bro, they got their own audio. That's bone chilling. What they said? He's falling apart. Oh, that is scary,
time
bro.
Emiliano Sala's friends and family would ever hear from him again. See, Cardiff City were looking to strengthen their attack. They had found their man, Emiliano Sala. I mean, dude was 190 centimeters long and could pretty much finish anything. So Cardiff did what any team would do and signed the prodigy. But little did they know, it would turn out to be the biggest nightmare ever. Because on the 21st of January 2019, Sala was supposed to take off at 9 a.m., but for some weird reason, his flight was delayed for 10 hours. A new pilot was then assigned, a 60-year-old part-time DJ with an expired license who was colorblind.
Oh, what? A part-time DJ? That's the first red flag. With an expired license, that's the big super-duper red flag. And what'd he say?
An expired license who was colorblind.
And colorblind? No offense to my colorblind folks. I don't know what they got to do with piloting, but shit. Some of them items on the damn, what is it called? Some of them items on the dashboard got to have some color in it.
Flying a plane at night while being colorblind may not be your best move, but at 7:06 p.m., the flight took off. And shortly after, it went missing. A rescue mission started right after the plane went missing, with 3 planes, 5 helicopters, and 2 lifeboats. But after 24 hours of searching, there were no signs of life. But Sala's family refused to give up hope. And with the football world coming together, they helped Sala's family raise enough money to hire a private search and rescue team. And on the 3rd of February, that team managed to find the plane at the bottom of the sea, with 1 body recovered, Emiliano Sala.
That's sad, bro. That is freaking sad as hell. Wow. And it's the fact that they had the audio from the call on here.
Honestly, just talking about this moment makes me super emotional. But this final moment...
And his voice was like calm as hell too. He was calm. He wasn't even crying. Voice wasn't shaking or nothing.
Isn't just the...
And he knew he was about to lose his life.
Scariest moment in football history. It's also one of the most heartbreaking moments.
Oh, man.
This is Christian Eriksen.
Ah, this Christian Eriksen. Hey, prayers up to that, man.
The world of
you already know what happened in Euro 2020.
Christian Eriksen.
The Danish midfielder.
And after nearly dying on the pitch.
It just shows how secondary football becomes.
We are expecting a further update from the Federation and from UEFA any time now.
On the 12th of June 2021, Denmark was playing Finland in the Euro 2021. And in the 42nd minute, disaster struck.
Blaze knew straight away that was a heavy fall.
Yeah, Eriksen collapsed, and thousands of people around the stadium had no idea what to do. But Denmark's captain knew exactly what needed to be done. He rushed to Eriksen to put him in the correct position, and cleared his airways and prevented Eriksen from swallowing his own tongue. Yeah, Simon Kjær was a hero, but the job was not finished. Eriksen needed emergency CPR treatment on the field for 13 minutes.
Yeah, what should I say? He was gone, and we did cardiac resuscitation. And there was cardiac arrest. How close were we? I don't know. We got him back after one defib. So that's quite fast.
Christian Eriksen was for a few seconds dead. So now knowing all of this, it's safe to say if it wasn't for Simon Kjær's quick thinking, the medical
Why do
staff...
people be doing this? The little AI picture messing up people. I guess to avoid copyright maybe. Because I swear every picture I see now be having the little AI faces on it.
Work. Christian Eriksen would not be here with us today.
I want to salute a man that really made a difference this year. This man is a hero. This is bigger than football. This is bigger than us. For me, it's the highlight of 2021.
Man, Christian
Simon Kjær saved the life of his partner, Christian Eriksen,
He did
on the 12th of June this year. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the Danish captain with us tonight, Mr. Simon Kjær.
Clap it up for that boy.
Now, the craziest part in all of this, just 45 minutes after the incident, news started reporting that Christian Eriksen was doing better. That's when UEFA showed they don't care about anything but business. Yeah, just a few hours after seeing their teammate almost dying, UEFA forced Danish players to finish their Euro game against Finland. At least this moment didn't end with another player being forced into retirement.
And at least he came back, and played and still playing to this day.
Because Christian Eriksen, against all odds, managed to make a comeback to professional football, playing with a pacemaker.
I recognized what happened to me like later on in that night and the next few days of what was really going on. And
also, it's the same thing as that other dude. He got that little thing embedded like inside his skin and stuff in the tube to his, in the wire to his heart, huh?
Of course, all the tests started, all the knowledge started to come in, and all the questions were being asked of this and that. Can I do this? Can I do that? Listen to the doctors. Yeah. So also what I told them. Sabrina, I said, I'm selling this now, I'll leave my boots, but don't be certain if a few days, and I would probably change my mind if everything is okay, and luckily everything was after okay.
Man, this moment actually gave me goosebumps. Imagine almost losing your life to football, and now you're back playing the sport you love again. But alright, let's lighten the mood back up.
So,
Because
man,
what if I told you that I once saw 10,000 fans
great
running
video.
onto the pitch
Rest in peace to everybody, to the dude who lost his life in a plane
Don't
crash.
believe me? Well, press this
Thankfully,
video.
nobody
show you
else ended up losing their life. Shout out, go live, so go subscribe to that, man. 10 scariest moments in football history, bro. God damn, bro. I'm out.